Day 6. How are we living, beautiful people? Wow. Day 6 was a good one. Today I went to day 1 of my friend David Sutcliffe's workshop, 2-day workshop. He's really powerful. He's come on the podcast before, and this was a somatic workshop. And one thing that you might have picked up if you listen to the podcast at all or anything like that is, I'm very in my head, and I like to be in my body with working out, and I like to be in my body with running, but to be in my body with emotions as they're arising is just an entirely new experience for me. And there's clearly so much there for me to learn. So I'm really grateful for David for bringing up another modality, and there's a lot of screaming and yelling, and there was a lot of release that feels like it happened in the past 12 hours. I guess it started at 9, so maybe 9:30. Anyway, I had a great time. I also had this realization that my family's perfect exterior on the outside, my mom and dad are still together, my grandparents still together, I have a lot of pieces that are in place on the external, where if you looked at it externally, where like there's nothing wrong here. And I think, sure, it's an absolutely privileged position to be in, but one of the traps you can fall into is to believe there's nothing there, right? If you come from a household where you have both parents, you could make the argument to yourself and to other people, oh, my childhood's good, I'm fine. Then maybe that's true. But were there needs that were not met, even if on the exterior you had it right? And I guess today was really the first time that I verbalized that the perfect exterior that I had was insufficient in some way. And that's the no fault of my parents. That's the no fault of anyone. That's just the human condition, right? Every child is going to have things that they wish they got but didn't. And so I guess my invitation today for you is to really look at those things, to really look at the things that you've been putting a cover on, right? Me saying I came from a perfect, I know I didn't really say I came from a perfect childhood, but me saying, oh, my parents are still together, and they love each other, and that, and I'm so blessed to be raised in this family. That's like the cop-out story I can sell you if I want. And then there's the deeper truth. And so let this be an invitation to look at the deeper truths in your own life. Let this be an invitation to really scream and feel the pain that you've taken on for so long. I unconsciously have made my own anger the enemy. And it feels so fucking good to express it. It feels so fucking good to just let it out and let it rip. And it's free. in an entirely new way, that intellectualizing and understanding just is great, but it's not. It can't be the full picture. The messages that I've received from doing this series, I'm so grateful for you guys. I mean, there's the deepest messages. So thank you so much. I will keep doing these. And I've realized that I feel a calling to talk about emotions, to make talking about your emotions normal, and as a man. And it's clear that doing this video series, that's where this is going. And I knew that going into it, but it's even more clear the more that I record these videos, how every time what is arising, the emotions, how to process, how to talk about, how to work through. It's what I'm here to do, help with emotions. So it's been 6 videos, and this is an understanding for me, and this is a deeper knowing. So thank you for the messages. They really do go a long way. I mean, I've gotten some deep, profound messages. And the reason for that is because I'm speaking the fucking truth. I'm speaking my fucking truth, right? And when you do that, you give others the power to listen to themselves and say, does his truth apply to me? So thank you so much for watching. I will continue to process, to work through. Lord knows I got a long way to go, but I'm very grateful for you for paying attention to this. And I'm going to keep doing the work, and day 6 is complete, and here's to another 93 more videos. I love this shit. Be well, y'all. Peace.